Hello all, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll see how to calculate interest on your PF amount. I have created a detailed video on how exactly the calculation of PF goes about happening, the link of which is appearing on the top and you can refer for the same. Now in this video, we are concentrating on the interest amount that what you're going to earn on your PF. I also have the reference of my PF passbook, which is there in my other sheet, just to give a brief view like how exactly this calculation goes about happening. If in case you log into your PF portal, this is how exactly your PF passbook will look like. And these are the standard deduction. At the end, this is the interest amount what PF organization is going to offer. Now, I'm going to show how exactly this interest amount has been arrived. Usually, this interest amount is calculated on monthly basis, but in your PF passbook, it is usually updated on a yearly basis. And you can also see that the financial year of the accounting period starts off with March and ends with Feb. So, similarly, I have created in my sheet the wage one, the employee contribution, which is 12% of 15,000 and employer contribution is 3.67% of your 15,000. And towards my right hand side, I have the EPF contribution. As of now, this is not required for a calculation purpose. Also note, interest will not be given on this EPF contribution. Interest is only on your employee contribution and employee contribution. So in order to delete this EPF contribution, just select the cell and give the shortcut Ctrl- in order to delete that particular column. Now we'll quickly begin. Here I have the data for 2016 and 17. You can even try for the previous period, which is 2020-21. It is the same procedure, but since I have the passbook for 2016-17, so I'm taking the reference as 2016-17. And the interest rate for that particular period is 8.65%. You can just browse through on Google in order to find out this particular interest rate. And this interest rate will keep on changing from one period to another period. Now quickly we'll calculate the interest rate. Now why have a separate column for interest rate? Because this 8.65% is one entire year. So we need to find out what is the interest rate for one particular month. So in order to do this, start off with equal sign, interest rate divided by 12. 12 because for 12 months. So just press enter. So this is the interest rate. So just double click in order to get the interest rate for all the other months. In this case, the interest rate has not been calculated correctly because I haven't locked the cell. So in order to lock the cell, just double click and place your cursor here and just press the shortcut F4 in order to lock the cell. Now just double click in order to copy for all the other cells. Now I'm done with the calculation of interest rate, and then we need to calculate the interest amount. Now before calculating interest amount, we'll first quickly calculate balance, because interest rate is going to be applied on the balance amount. So for that, I will calculate the balance. Now in order to calculate the balance, it is start off with equal sign, employee contribution plus employer contribution plus the balance of the previous month. In this case, there is nothing because I'm assuming that there is no opening balance. Now just press enter. So once you press enter, it is automatically showing the balance. So just drag down in order to fill out for all the other months. Now these are the balance, and for this balance we are going to apply this interest rate. Also note that the interest is on the balance of the previous month. So my balance for the previous month is there in the cell F5 into the interest rate. So just press enter, and there is no interest for the first month because you are newly contributing. So now just click and drag down in order to get the interest rate for all the months. And in order to calculate the total interest, just press alt and equals and then press N. So this is the total interest that you have earned for the period 2016-17. And in this case, I have assumed that there is no opening balance, so you can just give it as 0. Now you will have to find out the closing balance. Now the closing balance is nothing but the balance at, in the month of February is 28,200 plus you need to add this interest amount which you will have to carry forward to the next financial year. So start off with equal sign. So this is the closing balance of that particular year, which is 2016-17 plus the interest amount. So interest amount is 1,118. Then press enter. Now this is the closing balance and this amount will be carried forward to the another year, which is 2017-18. Now we'll quickly check if the total interest amount and the closing balance what we have arrived at is correct or not with reference to our passbook. So I have it in my other sheet and I'm concerned with the interest rate. In PF passbook, they are given separately for employer and employee contribution. But in our calculation, I've just clubbed it together. Now, interest rate, 363 plus 111 is nothing but 474, which I have shown here. And this is the interest amount that I need to get, and this is the closing balance that I need to get. But in this case, I joined the organization in the month of July. So I did not join my organization in March. So that is the reason these sales are blanks. So in order to show you what I'll do, I'll quickly remove the details of March to June. So I'll go back to the sheet and I'll just remove this contribution from March to June because I joined in July. So I'll just delete it. Once I delete it, you can see the interest rate is 474 and 19,270. And that is what exactly we have got it. So 474 and 19,274. So in order to calculate for the next accounting period, that is for 2017-18, what you can do is that you can quickly copy the sheet. So just hold the control key and drag and drop down the sheet that you need to copy. So drag and drop down where exactly you want. So I'll change the sheet name. So that just double click in order to change the sheet name. I give the name as 2017-18. So you can I'll just drag up because 1,800 and 550 is going to my constant deduction. And you need to change the interest rate. As I mentioned earlier, this interest rate will keep on changing. And the interest rate for the period 2017-18 is 8.55. So instead of 8.65, we'll change the interest rate to 8.55. So automatically the interest rate and the interest balance quickly gets updated. And one final step that we are left out with this opening balance. So your closing balance of 2016-17 becomes your opening balance of 2017-18. So in order to do that, I'll quickly move on to my 2016-17 sheet. And this is the closing balance. So just copy this amount and you will have to link it. So just press Alt-ESL. Once you press Alt-ESL, so automatically the data gets updated. I'm giving Alt-ESL because in order to link the sheet, so that if you make any changes in this particular sheet, automatically the balance also gets updated here. And this is the interest amount that you're going to get for the period 2017-18, and this is going to be the closing balance. So thank you for watching my video. So hope this video has been helpful for you. So please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon to receive further updates.